Take a look at this picture. This is from my buddy Alex Armstrong, and it's from the video that I did with Mobile Gamer and Arnold where I had to Zeta Chirpa. You can see here he says, looking like you're about to drop the hottest boy band album of 1996. Look at this picture. And so I did a Twitter challenge. I challenged all of you guys to come up with the best the best 90s boy band album you possibly could. And look at this, the winner here, I can't pronounce this dude's name, Utku or Ozgur. Sorry, there's some umlauts in there. I don't know how to pronounce that, but he put this whole album together. Look at this, singing their Zatist hits. You can't always win what you taunt. The Rolling Clones includes 2 brand new tracks, Know When to Holdo and Every Rose Has Its Taser, and then there's more. So congratulations, dude, you're the winner. That's freaking hilarious. All right, so today I want to talk about Visas Marr. We don't have a lot of content out there about her. I know you guys are oodling over Darth Sion, and let's be honest. I kind of am too. I'd really like to get Sion on my main account and throw him into my Palpatine team. So we know Sion's good, but we also got Visas Marr. How does she look live in the game? And I've been waiting to do this because she was bugged. And if you look at her unique ability here, Return to the Light, Visas Marr will have 100% counter chance when she has no debuffs and a 60% chance to assist when another ally attacks Sith enemies, which is obviously very, very valuable. But what was happening was she was assisting. It says here once per turn she was assisting. I'm showing footage right now. She was assisting over and over and over again if you had assisting attacks. So that's not how it was working as intended. It should be just once per turn. So the first thing I want to talk through is how she works in Arena, if she's worth it. Does she work as a true counter to the Sith in Arena? And then also, let's look at how she looks in the new Sith Triumvirate Raid. I'm going to throw her into a Jedi Raid team because I feel like that is going to be where she will work best. Alright, so the first team I want to test this out against is going to be what we're now coining as the Nightmare team, and I think this is going to be the new meta, in my opinion, at least based on my testing so far. This team seems super, super solid, and that is Palpatine, Vader, Sith Trooper, Darth Sion, and Darth Nihilus. So let's go ahead and see how Visas Marr will work against them. And this is now at 7 stars, gear 12. Again, I was trying it at 3 stars, gear 11, and she was just too squishy. She was dying too fast. All right, so here's what's going to be the trick, and you really want to have General Kenobi in here, I think, because Visas Marr now has some dots applied. We really want to get that cleanse, and now she's got pain as well. So when you attack those Sith, if you want her to be coming in to assist, you really want to have her cleansed as much as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to keep chipping away at Sith Trooper, and dang it, General Kenobi's ability blocked, of course. But Visas Marr no longer has her buffs, or her debuffs, and so she'll work. Alright, Sith Trooper is almost out of here. And then I think I'm going to focus on Emperor Palpatine. Okay, Visas Marr's ability blocked, but she's going to cleanse. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's do her special ability. 9,000 damage. That's decent. I'm going to cleanse with General Kenobi. Let's see. Why don't we land some ability block on Palpatine. Okay, let's take BB-8 out of stun, and Palpatine's out of the battle. And ooh, Nihilus is already annihilating. This is tricky. And now here, I'm not sure. It's because Nihilus just annihilated. We've got Sion taunting. I think I'm going to try to take him out of the battle before he's able to put hatred on himself. But now everyone's stunned. This is getting tricky. R2-D2's almost gone. I think I can take him out. Alright, yeah, we should be able to take him out right here. And I think we can probably close to auto this just in case. I'm going to manually take out Nihilus before I do that. So, when evaluating this, the biggest thing I'm always wondering is how much... Ouch. Oh, gosh. Vader, why? Why? The thing that I'm always asking myself is, what did this character add to the battle? If you're considering spending the money to get her up to the place where she is going to be at 7 stars and you can use her, is it worth it for you? And so in this battle, I don't feel like Visas Marr really added that much. A lot of people will run this team and they'll put Thrawn there. I feel like Thrawn would have been more valuable. Alright, so next, let's try this out against another Raid Jedi training team. Let's go against kind of the more traditional Raid Jedi training teams we're seeing here right now with Rey, Thrawn, General Kenobi, BB-8, and R2-D2, but with Visas Marr instead of Thrawn. So let's go ahead and find her. There she is, and let's go into the battle. Alright, so this is pretty much a mirror match, but we've got Thrawn instead of Visas Marr, and so who I'm going to go for first, I always debate with this team. I know a lot of people will feel differently. I'm going to slow down R2-D2 and try to take him out. Let's see, let's go for General Kenobi there, leave him open, let him soak some hits, and let's take BB-8. Hopefully we can land. Oh, R2-D2 wasn't called, and okay, I think that's fine. Let's attack General Kenobi. Let's see, can this not be evaded? I'm trying to remember. No. We'll just do a basic. Remove that foresight. Ouch. Okay, and we have lost General Kenobi early in this battle. Not really going so hot so far. Why don't we land Daze? I like dazing Rey if possible, because then she can't gain that turn meter. That didn't work. But let's take out, let's see, General Kenobi has Expose, and so I kind of, you know, I should probably attack General Kenobi, hopefully get him out of there, and then go for R2-D2. Alright, that worked. So far, again, in this battle, just the thing that I'm always wondering is, how much is this character adding to the battle? And I don't feel like Visas Marr has added a ton just yet, especially in this team. This isn't necessarily the team you want to use her against, because you don't get that bonus from attacking Sith like you do. Although you do have that revive, and wow, that was impressive damage that she just did, about 21,000, and it totally ignored protection. BB-8 was able to do Illuminated Destiny on the other end, but that's kind of canceling out, I think, right now, because I did it as well. Let's leave R2-D2 open. And hopefully, let's do this. We can bring General Kenobi back, maybe. Nope, he's not back. That's okay. All right, let's take Thrawn out, and we're able to win. Okay, so that was definitely a more convincing win than the last one. But that's not, I don't think that's a team I'm as concerned about. I think I'm a lot more concerned about those Sion teams that are going to be cropping up. Make no mistake, I think Sion is super worth it, and you guys are going to be seeing him in your arena servers. And so ultimately, I feel like in arena, based on some of my testing here, and I've done a lot more tests than I just showed you, I'm not sure if I'm stoked on endorsing Visas Marr for the arena, but I will tell you where I am pretty stoked about endorsing her, and that is in the raid. So boom, let's show you some raid footage. This is Visas Marr in a Raid Jedi training team in Phase 1 of the new Sith Triumvirate raid. Of course, this is only Tier 6, and so a lot of this, it kind of remains to be seen how she is going to look in the heroic version of this raid, which, oof, kind of makes me a bit nervous just thinking about it, because this phase or this tier has been hard enough. But whatever the case is, Visas Marr works really well in this team. I'm able to do some pretty good damage, and I feel like the upswing for it is probably going to be a bit more. Ultimately, what I've been seeing is a lot of these Raid Jedi training teams in this phase are the kind of cap is going to be about 12 million damage. I think as soon as you're doing between 7 and above, you're really hitting some pretty dang solid numbers, solid mods, and that kind of thing. And you can see her, Visas Marr is just really going to contribute to keeping this team alive. She's going to have that heal. She's going to have that revive as kind of a bailout if you need to. And she's going to keep assisting. And she's easy to keep. It's easy to keep buffs off of her in this battle. Of course, something you just want to keep in mind is you're going to want to be attacking with your basic on the sides, not against Nihilus. But I've found it's something I tested out here in this battle, just kind of as a side note. As soon as you put Unbreakable Will on a character, go ahead and use your basic ability on Nihilus for every character until he does an Annihilate. And what's so good about that is it's going to actually be giving Nihilus speed. The reason why you want to avoid using a basic otherwise is because it speeds up Nihilus and it'll speed up the phase. But once you put Unbreakable Will on, you want to control when Nihilus uses Annihilate. And so I'd recommend doing it when you're at about a 1 cooldown for Annihilate. Go ahead, put Unbreakable Will on somebody, attack Nihilus with the basic, then he'll go faster, and then you can go back to the business as usual. And you'll see here as well in this battle with Visas Marr, your team is going to heal super fast. Once they are annihilated and he's annihilated somebody with Unbreakable Will, you are going to have zero, just pretty much 1 health remaining, but Visas Marr is going to take that right back up. You're going to be able to get right back in the battle and last all the way until Enrage. So ultimately, I think she's actually one of your go-to raid characters for the Sith Triumvirate raid. I think she's very solid in there. If you want to, dominate your Sith Triumvirate raid scores, go ahead, invest in Visas Marr if that's something that you are into. She's going to really contribute to the survivability of your team and keep them alive all the way until Enrage, as you see here, which is pretty much the goal. I mean, if you can make it until Enrage, you've done as much as you possibly can. It's just about putting the mods there so that you're maximizing the damage that you have before you get to Enrage. And then once you get there, it's kind of like, what are you going to do? So, some final takeaways about Visas Marr. I don't think that she's going to be your go-to arena character. I think she'll work in the arena. You can see here in this, the battle that I showed beside, she worked. I don't think she necessarily made that team better, but I definitely think that she works very well in at least the Sith Triumvirate raid. Really helps contribute to the survivability of your team, has a lot of assisting potential, and just overall a very fun character to use. I love the mechanic of attacking Sith and immediately getting that assist. So, what are some of your thoughts on Visas Marr? Are you investing in her? Where do you think she should fit? What other team compositions would you like to see her in? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, my brothers, don't forget
my dead body. Sorry about the mess.